In this video, I'll show you my 3-step formula for finding digital product ideas that actually sell. And once you see how these 3 steps combine, you'll start seeing profitable product angles hiding in plain sight. Starting with step number 1 is we want to find a more unique audience to target with our product. This is probably the most important step. You need to stop focusing on what it is you want to sell and start focusing on who to sell to. And the biggest mistake beginners make is they start with too broad of an audience and too broad of a target. The more you can narrow your focus and the more specific you can get with who you're targeting, the easier it's going to be to find a product idea. For example, instead of targeting people who want to lose weight, try to find a more unique audience that has a specific problem. For example, pregnant women that want to try and lose weight safely during their pregnancy. They need to be able to handle all of the cravings that they're going to have, and they're much more limited in the exercises that they can do. So when a pregnant woman is looking for a product to help them stay fit and they see a product specific to their needs, they're going to choose that over any other general weight loss program. Or for example, targeting business owners in their 40s that are looking to get fit and lose weight. They also have unique concerns, like they just don't have time for meal prep because of their crazy schedule. Or say, for example, you're in the make money niche. Instead of targeting people who want to make money online, you can target teachers that want a reliable side hustle using their teaching skills. Or if you're in the women's personal development and relationships niche, instead of targeting people who want to find love, you could target busy executive women that are looking for a partner but don't have time for dates. Now, once you've narrowed your focus and found a more unique audience, you can move on to step 2, which is to solve unique pain points that audience has. For example, in the weight loss and the fitness niche, people have all of these food cravings that are so hard to resist, or you have women that want to get fit and toned but don't want to look like She-Hulk and bulk up. So many recipe guides and diet books require time, and a lot of people just don't have time for meal prep. So if you can address the problem of, hey, I don't have time to prepare my own meals, you've got a unique angle. There's also the concern for people who want to get into fitness routines and diets, but they still have to feed their family, and they can't cook a separate meal for themselves and cook a meal for the family. So if you can overcome that problem, you're also creating a unique position for yourself. Or in the make money niche, for example, everybody talks about the ability to build a business to quit their job. Well, there's a lot of people who don't want to quit their day job and just need some kind of a side hustle that's part-time. Or think of some of the pain points in the dating niche, where people just absolutely hate going on dating apps. Women complaining all the time that men don't approach them at the bar anymore. You see, once you've found your unique audience, it's easier to uncover all of the pain points that are specific to them. And the more of them that you're able to alleviate, the better your product is going to speak to that audience, which brings us to step 3, which is to find and fulfill unique desires that this audience has. For example, a common one in the weight loss niche is the ability to eat your favorite foods and still lose weight. Another example could be for people on the go is how to eat fast food, but finding healthy alternatives that allow you to stick to your plan. In the make money niche, you can do the opposite of what everybody talks about. There's this big thing with hustle culture and working 12 hours a day and having to sacrifice to get what you want. Well, how about a product that teaches them to build a business that's actually fun to run? You're not only making money, but you're doing something you enjoy and doing something you love, taking your passions and turning them into a business. Or even a business that somebody could run with their spouse. Or how about a business that they can run with their kids to teach them about business and finance? Now, the real secret to this strategy is when you can combine all 3 elements into a single product hook. For example, an online income program for teachers that want a fun way to monetize their teaching skills online. Think about it. For a product like that, the Facebook ads basically write themselves. You can target teachers right before summer vacation and simply promise them a side hustle to do over the summer using their existing teaching skills without leaving their home. Another example using this formula in the relationship niche could be a dating book that teaches executive women to find men in a fun way without dating apps. Or in the make money online side hustle niche, you could come up with something like a fun work from home program that you can run with your wife and kids that builds a passive income while teaching your children about finance. Or how about an investing approach for new parents that builds their retirement and a tax-free college fund for their baby at the same time? Or in the fitness niche, how about an at-home workout program for busy moms that want to tone without putting on too much muscle? Now, you can see how these 3 elements combine and why the possible product ideas are endless in any niche. This framework helps you create ideas that are easier to market, easier to position, and easier to sell. But the next question is how you get these ideas and these products in front of buyers that want them. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can actually rank your product in ChatGPT to recommend it to your exact target audience and start generating sales. We use this exact strategy on one of our most recent products and generated over $500,000 in sales in under a year. Be sure to watch that video next and you can get it right here.